Hello, my name is Vikas Adam. I'm an audiobook narrator who's narrated over 500 audiobooks. You may have heard me narrate this.
I'm good. You think you're ready? I know I am.
As well as this.
I have to be part of their wedding.
Okay, and this one as well.
Aditi's answer is to glare at me. Fireworks are good, puttars.
So today I am going to speak about my recording day essentials. This is ACX University. Number 1, vocal straws. We are recording for sometimes upwards of 6 hours a day. You're using your voice a lot, and your voice is going to get tired. What I use these for are as part of my vocal warm-up, and they help to phonate my vocal folds. You use these by placing them between your lips, and then you go through your scales as you are blowing through them. Really glamorous stuff. I also use the vocal straws midway at any point during a break. It's going to help your voice go a long way. Something else I bring with me all the time is a vocal mist. It's a little personal nebulizer that will spray out mist into my vocal folds. It comes with a saline solution, and this tool is going to help moisturize your vocal folds in a way that simply drinking water and tea will not be able to do. It's a deeper form of moisture. This thing will keep you going. I love having essential oils in my booth. The most important one that I do have, though, is a peppermint oil. I'll put a tiny little bit. Now I got facial hair, so I can do this. I just put a little bit on, and it just clears everything away. If you don't have facial hair to be able to put this on, you can apply some on a napkin and just put it on in your shirt collar. Everyone is different when it comes to breaks. Some people like to do it at a chapter break. Some people like to do it at a certain page count. So next thing I'd like to speak about is a tool that I use to massage my face. And it just gives a very basic pulsating motion. I'll also use this pointed attachment in order to get a little deeper. For me particularly, I use the pointed end over here because this is where I tend to hold a lot of tension. And you're not putting a lot of pressure on, you're letting it do it. This is just supposed to gently release some tension, and it ends up relaxing me so I can keep going for another hour. The next two things I'm going to speak about are kind of obvious, but I'm still going to go over it. Every voice actor in their arsenal is going to have lozenges. But this is a really strong mint lozenge. So strong, in fact, that it actually helps clear my sinuses. These are small enough that I can keep one in my mouth on the side without it affecting my enunciation or diction. Tea. This is the nectar of the voiceover actor. You will guzzle more of this down in your career than you will believe. So what is the right tea to drink? Number 1, avoid caffeine. Caffeine is going to dry out your vocal folds. My go-to is a slippery elm tea. This is a favorite amongst actors, amongst voiceover artists, amongst singers. It coats your throat. It's made with slippery elm, which is an incredible herb for voice health. I always have a cup of tea with me, and I always have a glass of water in the booth as well. The cool down is just as important as the warm up. To forget about cooling down is going to be detrimental in the long run. One of my favorite ways to cool down is by taking a wider diameter straw. A boba straw is extremely ideal. I would even suggest something much wider than this, but this is what I have today. You're going to take your glass of water that you had maybe for your session, and you are just going to blow through the straw and go through scales. Do this for at least 2 minutes, thereby allowing your voice to properly relax and cool down. It took me a few years till I really understood the importance of a cool down exercise. I was recording for multiple hours and then I would be losing my voice. The moment I really started implementing cool downs is when I saw my voice strengthen. So the purpose of all of these things that I brought into my booth, they help my voice to warm up. They help my voice to stay hydrated. They help my voice to remain strong. They help my voice to cool down at the very end so that I can continue doing this for many years to come. Audiobook narration, you will hear it often said, is a marathon. We are recording for multiple hours, multiple days a week. We are voicing all of the characters. We are reading the whole book. You need to be able to have a voice that's going to be able to sustain that kind of work. At an average, 2 recorded hours in the booth will equal 1 finished hour. An average audiobook is going to be about 10 finished hours. You're looking at doing about 20 hours in the booth to get that 10-hour book. So that's why it is so important to have an instrument that is going to be supported, and hopefully some of these items that I have shown you will help you with that. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. Thank you so much. And now that we've gone through all this, I think I'm gonna go do a quick cool down. This is private. Come on.